What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Yo. Best that ever did it. A true winner, 6 p.m. We back. Y'all already know how we do it. Hey, man, I apologize for the hiatus again. Week 4. Week 4, college football, baby. Let's do it. We kicking it right off. Y'all can see Washington State, San Jose State. I didn't really pay too much mind on the Thursday, Friday game, but we did have the over on this San Jose State game. Also with the Dodgers over. That hit. This one hit, but we was one off with the damn Padres and the White Sox. I took the White Sox on some ignorant shit, but going forward for tomorrow, Saturday, September 21st, week 4, Tulane at Louisiana. And what I'm going to go through is I'm going to go through real quick this whole slate. I'm not going to do just the ranked teams like a lot of people on YouTube do. They just picked all the ranked teams only. I'm giving y'all predictions for every game that's going to show up on basically on any like sports betting app. Some of them might not show up. Some of them might, depending on your area or whatever, your sports book. But I'm covering everything on this page, and it's a bunch of games. Y'all know that. First things first, we kicking it off 9 in the morning. 9 in the morning, Western time, Pacific time. But Tulane's coming in this one. 2-1 against the spread. 2-1 against the spread is also Louisiana. No, 1-1 is Louisiana. Tulane coming in with a losing record. They just lost against Oklahoma, and then they did lose against Kansas State the week before. But they played Kansas State very good, and they also played pretty decent against Oklahoma too. They beat CeeLa. Louisiana's only played Kennesaw and another scrub before that. So Tulane really beats up on this team. Last time these two teams met, it was 41-24 over this total, and Tulane beat them by damn near 20. They beat them by 17. So I think the same thing follows suits here. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Louisiana Raging Cajuns, they're not going to fucking hold Tulane from scoring. And vice versa. Tulane's going to give up at least 15 to 18 points, I believe. And I think Tulane wins this game by 20. 45, 20, 21 type of game. Give me Tulane a later number. I'm taking that as a lock in the early slate. Early slate lock. Take Tulane minus the 2 points. Next up, we got Rice Army. And I'm fading Rice. I'm taking Army in this one. Taking the Army Black Knights in this one. I'm not scared of Rice. I fucking took Rice week 1. You see where that got us. Last time these two teams matched up in 2019, Army won 14-7. I think they win again in a low-scoring game. Give me the Army Black Knights money line. Kansas, West Virginia. And y'all know I really don't fuck with West Virginia like that. I did take Kansas against my Fighting Illini, and my boys came out and got the upset. West Virginia's 1-2, just like Kansas. Pittsburgh beat West Virginia. We was on Pittsburgh because we don't bet on West Virginia. We've really faded them week 1 against Penn State, and we faded them last week against Pittsburgh. Kansas did choke against UNLV and Illinois, but they have a win over Lindenwood. That's it. I would, if I had to pick a side, I would go with my boys, Kansas Big Play Jayhawks with the plus money. I just can't get there with the West Virginia Mountaineers. They're not really my cup of tea. I don't really like their program. I don't like their play calling. I don't like the coaching. I don't think they're special on offense. Anything like. I can't get there with them. Give me Kansas, I'll take the plus money. It's not a game I love, though. I'm staying away from that. But if I had to pick a side, I'll pick the Jayhawks. Florida, Mississippi State. I'm going with Florida in this one. Now, we know Florida is awful. We know. But I like the under in this one, man. I don't think Florida's going to be fucking high scoring. Mississippi State's not going to be high scoring. This is an easy under. I don't know why it's damn near touching 60. You know what I mean? This shit is damn near touching 60. for no reason. This shit is going to be a very miserable, low-scoring game with two bad offenses. Give me the under in this Florida game. That's an early lock. That's a lock. 5-star play. Under. Florida, Mississippi State. But if I had to pick a side, I would go with Florida. Next up, James Madison, North Carolina. Dukes versus the Tar Heels. Let me see what that one at. What my consensus say. Damn, they don't. Hold on. I was about to say. James Madison Dukes coming into this one. Last time these two teams matched up, 2016. It was a very high-scoring game, 56-28. I think we get a very high-scoring total again, man. I don't know why this is such a low-scoring total. Like James Madison is just like the best defensive team in the country or something. They're 2-0. They held James Madison. Gardner Webb to 6 points, and they only scored 13. They played Charlotte 30-7. North Carolina Central versus North Carolina. That was the last game North Carolina just played. 45-10. So you let North Carolina Central put up 10, and you telling me James Madison can't put up more than 10 points? North Carolina is going to be the leader in this game, of course. But I think James Madison might cover the spread, and we're going to get over the total. Give me the over in this one. I don't know why it's such a low total for them. Last time we seen these two teams play, it was damn near an 80-point game. We have a lot of room for an over right there. Give me the over in North Carolina. Dukes. James Madison. Marshall, Ohio State. Ohio State to cover. I'm taking it, and I'm taking the damn over. I think this gun is going to go over by Ohio State by themselves. Ohio State's going to cover the over by themselves. Give me the over as the strongest play, and I like Ohio State to cover the spread. Next up, Houston, Cincy. I'm going with Houston in this one. Some telling me Cincy's just not who we think they are. You know what I mean? Cincinnati crumbled against Pitt like we expected. We took Pitt. Even motherfuckers I knew from Pitt was going against them that game. I'm like, nah, man, Cincinnati not really going to do it. They had us on the damn ropes early on in the game. I thought Cincy was going to pull away. And then they did exactly what the fuck I knew they was going to do. Choke, give up the lead. Cincinnati, Houston. Houston didn't look too good. Of course, against fucking UNLV, they lost 27-7. Then they played Oklahoma, played very good. Then they just beat the shit out of Rice. We were on Houston in that game against Rice because I told y'all we're fading Rice the rest of the season. Miami, Ohio just gave Cincinnati a decent run for their money. I got to go with Houston in this one with the plus money. Bigger program. I think they come out to play. They're a little bit feisty. Cincinnati's not the one. Cincinnati's going to be very disappointing this year, and they're going to keep getting sucker bets in on them. Give me them damn boy, them Houston Cougars. Charlotte, Indiana. I like Indiana in this one, but I'm not touching this game. And I don't know what the fuck the scheduling is for these games, but give me my boys Indiana. I would if I had to pick a side, I would pick the damn Indiana to win, but I think Charlotte covers on the back door. Next up, North Carolina State, Clemson. Now y'all know I'm not really a Clemson fan. I am not a Clemson fan. I really do not like Cade Klubnik. That nigga is terrible. But I will have to go with Clemson in this one. I think they roll. I think they continue their fucking trend from last week. They beat the dog shit out of App State. But App State's terrible. App State just got rolled on by South Alabama. So that win for Clemson really is not really that good. Clemson got shitted on by Georgia. Y'all see the shit. But North Carolina State, come on, man. They just really that bad. Like, honestly, they really that bad. North Carolina State is really that bad. Last time we seen these two teams play last year, North Carolina State upsetted these boys. North Carolina State 24-17. They just got off of a bad game against Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech was leading the first half. Tennessee beat the fuck out of them, and they let Western Carolina kind of hang in there with them in the first half too. I think Clemson wins the first half, no doubt. Clemson will be winning by the end of the first half. If any upset's going to happen, it's going to come second half, but I don't see it. Give me Clemson. I think they win this game by 20 points. God laid a spread with Clemson, but I don't love it. I like that damn first half money line for Clemson, though. Villanova, Maryland. Come on now. Give me Maryland. They're going to roll these boys like a fucking high school team. Give me Maryland to cover the spread. I'll lay the 18. I think it's not enough points. That should be at least 24.5. Y'all know I'm about to buy that up right to 20. Get some plus money with that minus 20. Give me Maryland. Ohio, Bobcats. Kentucky. Now, Kentucky just played Georgia. And that motherfuckers, boy, they kept that shit so close. They almost got that upset outright. But no. You're not finna down them boys. Ohio Bobcats, I was on them against Syracuse, and they covered for me. I like them. They're underrated. They just got a tough schedule at the moment. I'm going to really look to ride Ohio when they get in the fucking conference. But I think this is too many points still for a low-scoring game. Give me the Ohio Bobcats plus the 19 in a low-scoring game. Take the under. Ball State, Central Michigan, Chippewas. Give me Central Michigan on the money line. Utah State, Temple. Give me Utah State on the money line. Virginia, Coastal Carolina. I do not know why they are underdogs. Give me Coastal Carolina, and I'm smashing up. I might take a reverse spread in this one. Give me Coastal Carolina, and I'm laying the 3 with Coastal for extra plus money. Fuck the money line. Coastal Carolina's going to win this game by 5 points. Give me Coastal Carolina minus the 3.5. Alternate spread. Arkansas State, Iowa State. Arkansas State just played damn good against Michigan. And we were actually fading Arkansas last game before they played Michigan. I believe they played Tulsa? Yeah. When Arkansas State played Tulsa, we took Tulsa plus the points. Tulsa covered. Arkansas State still got the victory, but Tulsa covered. They should have won that game, but they still covered for me. Iowa State lost to Iowa, I believe. Oh, no, they beat Iowa, right? Let's look at it. Iowa State just came off that Iowa game, rivalry, and they won, by 1 point. Before that, they played North Dakota. Nobody. Super low scoring atmosphere. Give me the under in this one. I like the under. Super low scoring atmosphere in that one. The Arkansas State's, they're not going to really move the ball on that Iowa State defense, and Iowa State's not really that explosive. They might have a 34-6 lead. I think it's going to go really like 28-7 type of game, though. I don't even think anybody touches the 30s. Give me them boys. I like the under. There's the most valuable play in that one. St. Francis, PA, Eastern Michigan. Give me EMU. Eastern Washington, Nevada. Give me Nevada. Lay the spread. Nevada's going to beat the fuck out of Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington is so bad. Y'all don't even know how bad Eastern Washington is. Nevada's going to roll them by more than 10. Give me Nevada. Southern Miss, Jacksonville State. Y'all know Jacksonville State so fucking weak. My boys, Illinois, got it done in OT. What I told y'all, man. What the fuck I told niggas. All they got to do is take it to OT and they winning. That's exactly what they did. Took it to OT. Illinois is on a run this year. Watch out for Illinois. Next up, we got Southern Miss, Jacksonville State. I'm going with Jacksonville State. Southern Miss is that bad. USC, Michigan. This is where we get loading in. This is where we get the shit loading in. Give me USC in that one. I like Michigan to keep it close, but Michigan's just not really that good. Their best player on the fucking team is Donovan Edwards, and he's really, like, not that good this year. You know what I mean? So, without their best player on the fucking team, doing the best player shit, I'm gonna continue to fade Michigan. Give me USC. USC upset it week 1, and then they followed through with it. We thought it was a fluke. No, they came through, handled some other weak team, but now they playing Michigan. At Michigan, I gotta go with them USC boys. They came through and they prevailed week 1, so I gotta give them their credit. Until Michigan wakes up, I'm fading them. Arkansas, Auburn. Give me Arkansas. I don't love it. This is not a 5-star play, but I'm taking Arkansas. I'm fading Auburn all season long. I'm really looking to fade Auburn. Fade Auburn. Fade who at the top? Yeah, Rice. Fade Rice. Fade Rice. Fade them boys. Auburn and Rice is automatic fades right now. Give me the fades with them. I'm taking Arkansas. Even though Arkansas fucked up over the spread for me last week, they still won the game comfortably. They just didn't cover the spread. Give me Arkansas, man. They almost beat Oklahoma State. Took them to double overtime. Last week, they still won by double digits but didn't cover. Give me Auburn, who's struggling against California. And I'm about to get to California in a minute, too, because they're an underdog for no reason. Central Connecticut State. I'm taking UMass in that one. I don't love it, though. I don't fuck with UMass. Buffalo, NIU. Give me NIU on the money line. I don't know why they disrespecting NIU. Buffalo's all right, but not really that. You know what I mean? Like, if NIU's going to beat Notre Dame, they're going to beat Buffalo. Stop playing with NIU. Illinois type shit, man. Motherfuckers ain't fucking with us. Don't let this Georgia hat fool you, man. I'm from the rack, man. But anyway, Rutgers, Virginia Tech. I'm going with my boys, Rutgers, in this one, man. Virginia Tech falls asleep in these type of games where they get an opponent like Rutgers. They think this shit is chicken. I'm taking Rutgers, man, to cover the upset. Give me the +3 with Rutgers. Georgia Tech, Louisville. Louisville coming in this one 10-point favorite, and I think it's too many points. Georgia Tech came and did their thing against the spread against Florida State first week of the. You know what I mean? Georgia Tech is underrated. Haynes King and that dual threat offense they got, that shit it's a force to be reckoned with. Give me the +10 with Georgia Tech, and I like the over in this one as well. Louisville is nice though. Don't sleep on Louisville, but they not just gonna blow them out though. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a close game if they do win. Give me Georgia Tech +10. Memphis, Navy. Give me Memphis -10. Navy is terrible, dog. I mean, Navy is all right, but they terrible compared to Memphis. Memphis finna roll their ass like some fucking it's like some weed. They finna roll their ass like some weed. Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah. Not Arkansas. Notre Dame, Miami of Ohio. Low-scoring game. This gonna be a low-scoring game. I like the under. Give me Notre Dame in this one. But I think Miami of Ohio is gonna cover. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think Miami of Ohio gonna cover that 28. Give me Miami of Ohio to cover and the under. It's gonna be a low-scoring, chippy game. Arizona State, them Sun Devils versus Texas State, and you know what are we going with it? AZ, baby. Arizona State's gonna fucking do the job. Texas State looked good against North Texas last week, yes. That's North Texas. North Texas, we did take North Texas against South Alabama week 1, too. I know these teams. North Texas is good enough to beat South Alabama and teams like that. They're not on level with Texas Tech, bigger programs like that. North Texas is going to lose every time. That defense at North Texas is miserable. It's non-existent. They never get off the bus on defense. But they could damn score on offense. Texas Tech had a field day against them. I'm not taking that win with anything. You know what I mean? That's just North Texas's defense. It's not saying how good Texas Tech is. Texas Tech couldn't beat Abilene Christian. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, they couldn't beat Abilene Christian. Give me Arizona State. Arizona State has looked nothing short of stellar so far in their fucking conference, in their openers. Arizona State is better than them, and I'm gonna stand on it. Give me Arizona State Sun Devils money line. I like that 4.5-star play. Houston Christian UTSA. That's a bullshit ass game. I'll take UTSA. I'm not laying that type of number. I mean, actually, I would lay that number with them against that type of team, but I wouldn't fire that shit up. Penn State, Kent State. Give me Penn State. I'll lay the 50. Youngstown State, Pittsburgh. Now, Pittsburgh, they going to do the damn job. Youngstown State ain't ready for these boys. Pitt, I was fading Pitt last year when they had that terrible ass quarterback. They got rid of his weak ass, so now they back to a decent team, decent defense. That defense is serious at Pitt. That defense is serious. That's what keeps them in games, kind of like my Chicago Bears. That's why I relate with Pitt so much, because they offense ain't always the best, but that defense, that motherfucker carry their ass, boy. Against a team like this, South Youngstown State, they're gonna beat them by 30. Give me Pitt. I'll lay the spread. UCLA, LSU. UCLA is bad. LSU ain't been looking that good either, but I think this is where LSU gets on track. Give me LSU. I'll lay the number. Utah, Oklahoma State. This going to be a good one. Give me OK State at home money line. Duke, Middle Tennessee. Give me Duke. I'll lay the number. Vanderbilt, Missouri. Give me Missouri in this one. I'll lay the number. TCU, SMU. Come on, man. Keep fucking fading as TCU. I don't know what state. We faded TCU last week. I think who they played. They was a favorite against who the fuck TCU just played? UCF. Yeah. That was a damn good game though. I ain't gonna cap. 35-34. UCF win that motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. UCF is better than TCU, and they were still giving TCU the edge. Now, I'm not saying SMU is that good. I'm not saying that, but they almost beat BYU, lost by 3. Before that, they really ain't played nobody but Houston Baptist, and then they beat Nevada week 1. And Nevada's pretty decent this year, so I gotta go with SMU in this one. I got to go with the home team in this one. Give me SMU. I think they come out and play. TCU is overrated. TCU is overrated. TCU is overrated. I'm going to keep saying that, so you get used to it. TCU is overrated. UTEP, Colorado State. Now, Colorado State got their ass handed by them by Colorado. Then in Texas, they got handed to them pretty much all their games. UTEP's probably no better at all, for real. Give me Colorado State money line, but I don't love it. I'm not touching that game at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado State lost that. ECU, Liberty. Liberty's the better team. Now, when we go to East Carolina, they play App State, lost. App State is bad this year. But they beat Old Dominion. After Old Dominion did that shit to South Carolina. Then they went on to go lose to Virginia Tech bad. So that Old Dominion game against South Carolina was either a fluke or they're actually pretty decent. But I really just see that Old Dominion game as being a fluke. Give me the damn, because look at what they played Norfolk State. You know what I mean? Norfolk State. Old Dominion, won those 2. And they barely lost to App State. They could have beat App State. They should have beat App State. I found out App State was fraudulent. So that's a bad loss for ECU to lose to App State. Liberty's 0-3 against the spread. They land these big-ass numbers, and they not covering them. New Mexico State, Aggies, terrible. They couldn't even cover a 10-point spread. UTEP. Beat them by 18, not 24. They beat the shit out of Campbell, but it wasn't by 40. And they let Campbell put up 24. I'm going with East Carolina in this one, dog. Give me East Carolina plus the 7. I don't like Liberty this year. They're not really that spectacular. Nobody's really special over there at that team. The defense is really the bad part. Liberty gonna score, though, but that defense on Liberty is bad. Give me ECU. I like the upset for that one actually. Give me the plus the points, but I might sprinkle some with ECU money line. Monmouth, Florida International, FIU versus Monmouth. Monmouth. I gotta go with FIU, but that's a bad game. Yeah, FIU gonna win that though. Monmouth is that bad. They're really that bad. They're really that bad. They're terrible. Monmouth is terrible. FIU gonna have a field day. Give me FIU money line. Florida Atlantic FAU versus UConn. And I'm fading UConn. I think the Owls could pull it off. Give me the Owls. I'm fading UConn. UConn is bad. But that's not a game I'm going to bet on for sure at all. Florida A&M Troy. Come on, man. This is bad. Give me Troy. But I like the over in that one, though. I don't know why that's such a low total. FAMU they're not going to stop nobody from scoring. And Troy might allow like 7 to 10. Be like 38 to 12. 38 to 13. 35 to fucking 17 or something like that. Give me the over, and I like fucking Troy minus the 20. Toledo, Western Kentucky. Give me Toledo. Toledo, I did take them last week, and they fucking did the damn thing against Mississippi State as fucking 10-point underdogs. I keep telling people Mississippi State is bad. But I didn't like the game against UMass for Toledo. They was letting them in the fucking game like they that good. EKU, Middle Tennessee State. That's the only team they beat up on so far. Two terrible teams. They got shitted on by Alabama week 1. I think Toledo beats the fuck out of this team again. Last year, let me see what this score was, or whenever they last played. That's Toledo. Yeah, the last time these two teams played. Damn, they never played. They don't got no history. I got to go with Toledo. 3-0 team on the road. Road favorites for a reason. Give me Toledo. Money line. I like the spread, though. Toledo's going to win by at least 3. I'll lay this number. New Mexico State, Sam Houston. New Mexico State kind of looked decent against the team I was just talking about up there. Sam Houston upsetted me. That's why I found out Rice was a fraud. How Sam Houston did them boys. I like Sam Houston at home. Give me Sam Houston on the money line. North Texas, Wyoming. Wyoming is absolutely awful, dog shit. I got to go with North Texas on the money line and the over. Take the over. Take the over. North Texas defense is terrible. It's high school defense. Wyoming, terrible. The only thing I'll be scared about is Wyoming can't put up enough points. North Texas offense now, night and day difference from their defense. North Texas will put up at least 30, 40 on average in their conference play. They're averaging about 28 to 37, 38 a game. They put up points on offense. Their offensive coordinator is fucking crazy. Like, that boy need to go to the NFL. North Texas is going to score, but I'm just scared about if Wyoming can't score enough for the over. But either way I go, my strongest play is North Texas money line. Wyoming is that bad. I don't even know if they're going to score a lot. Like, I really don't know if Wyoming can score. They really that bad. They can't score the ball. Northwestern, Washington. I see why everybody on Washington's side. I do. But let's really dive into it, though. Like, let's see why everybody just dick riding Washington. What did Washington do? We took Washington State last time they played. Last game for Washington was against Washington State. We were on Washington State. Now, the last game before that was Eastern Michigan. They won 30-9. Game before that, 35-3 win against Weber State. Nobody. You know what I mean? EIU, nobody. Northwestern beat them 31-7. They lost to Duke 20-26, and then they beat Miami of Ohio at home. They played Duke at home and EIU at home. This is their first road game. It might get rough for Northwestern. I ain't gonna lie to you. In that stadium in Washington is fucking crazy. Fans travel. I think we get a low-scoring game, man. It's gonna be a tight one, tight atmosphere, low-scoring Washington type of game. Give me the under as the strongest play. I like the under. It's the best play. It's my most confidence play. But I got to go with Northwestern to cover this spread, man. Washington's not really, showing me enough that they're going to really run away with this game. Give me Northwestern to cover that 11-point spread and the under. Louisiana Tech, Tulsa. I got to go with La Tech. They played damn good. I mean, y'all know I fuck with Tulsa heavy, man. I fuck with Tulsa heavy. I took them against Arkansas State. They covered the 9-point spread. Louisiana Tech, though, man, they looking decent, bro. They played North Carolina State pretty damn good. They were supposed to win that game. But they didn't look good against Nichols. But, Tulsa really is not going to let nobody, get shut down by them. Tulsa's not going to shut anybody down on defense. So it's just going to be a high-scoring game. I got to go with the over. And I'm liking the damn Louisiana Tech, man. Them La Tech fucking Bulldogs. Them niggas be hooping. I like La Tech, man. They got a good little squad over there. I like Tulsa, too, so I'm torn on that one, but I got to go with La Tech, man. Here go the lock of the day. California, Florida State. Take fucking California on the money line. First half. Florida State gets notoriously off to slow starts. Give me California, first half money line. Taking that as my strongest play of the day. That's number one. I'm going to give y'all the other two at the end of the video. Give me California, money line, first half, and full game. They going to beat the shit out of them. I took Memphis against Florida State last week. Easy cash. You know what I mean? I'm taking California money line too. Florida State is really that bad. South Florida, Miami. Give me the South Florida Bulls to cover the first half spread. Miami might run away with it second half. But give me South Florida to keep it close in the first half. But I think Miami wins the game for sure. Iowa, Minnesota. And Minnesota's home underdogs. What has Minnesota done? They played Nevada, beat them 27-0. University of Rhode Island, 48. UNC, first game of the year, they lost by 2. Covered the spread as a push, 2-point underdogs. They're 2-point underdogs again, indicating it's going to be a very, very close game by the bookmakers. I got to go with the damn Minnesota at home. I don't think Iowa's that special. They're not that good. Iowa's not that good. Their defense is, they played Troy to let them let them score 21 points. Barely beat Iowa State, and they play Illinois State. And it's not really that special. You know what I mean? I got to go with the home team in this one. Minnesota's going to wake up for this game. They're disrespected. I think Minnesota beats them kind of by a little bit more than a touchdown. 9-point, 10-point win for Minnesota. Give me Minnesota money line. 4-star play. Akron, South Carolina. Give me the Gamecocks. I'll let it 4 touchdowns. Tennessee, Oklahoma. Give me Tennessee. I don't think Oklahoma's ready right now in the season. Bowling Green, Texas A&M. I'm taking Bowling Green plus the 22. Georgia Southern, Ole Miss. I got to go with Ole Miss to cover that spread. They haven't let us down yet. Give me Ole Miss to keep it rolling. Watch the back door, though. Take the first half spread for Ole Miss. They get early going, and they might step off the gas last quarter. Give me the first half spread cover with Ole Miss. Baylor, Colorado. I'm taking the over. I don't know why this game is set at a low total like this. Like, Baylor can't score. Baylor's going to fucking score. And Colorado's going to score as well. Give me the over. It's going to be a high-scoring game. If I had to pick a side, I'm going with Baylor. Michigan State, Boston College. Boston College, man. I got to. Boston College, my team. I've been riding them a whole year. Took them against Florida State again, money line, easy casher. I took them last week against fucking Missouri. They were up the whole game and they fucking choked it in the second half, but still covered the fucking 15-point spread. I gotta go with Boston College, man. They haven't let me down yet. Louisiana Monroe. This is who I found out UAB was a fraud against. UAB is on the automatic fade list. Louisiana Monroe 32-6 UAB. And they go out there against an inferior team than UAB. I'm sorry. And UAB plays a better team than ULM, Arkansas, and fucking covers. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by Arkansas didn't cover, but they still won against fucking UAB of all teams, who let Louisiana Monroe 32-6 them. That's what I don't get. Give me Texas to steamroll them fuck boys. Give me Texas. I'm definitely going. Now, I fuck with ULM, though. That quarterback, General Booty, he pretty good. I fuck with ULM. I fuck with people out there, man. I fuck with them boys, but they finna get steamrolled against Texas. Give me the Texas Longhorns to win by 50. Purdue, Oregon State. I'm taking Purdue to lose the damn game. Purdue is bad as fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Purdue is pretty bad, dog. They not finna go on the road and intimidate nobody. Give me Oregon State in the over. That's gonna be an easy over. Oregon State gonna fucking have a field day. Give me Oregon State in the over. Fresno State, New Mexico. Fresno's 13.5-point favorites against New Mexico. I'll take New Mexico to lose the game. But I think it's going to be a tight one, man. Give me New Mexico plus the 13. Fresno State money line. Portland State, Boise State. I got to go with Boise State in this one. Boise State will win the game by a lot. I don't know if it's by 42. I can't really say that, but give me North Texas. I'm still talking about North Texas. Boise State going to get this one. Give me Boise State. I like the over in that one, too. Kansas State, BYU. And Kansas State is going to close out the Saturday slate along with Northern Iowa and Hawaii. So, last two night games, Kansas State, BYU, 50-point total. I think we get under the total. It's going to be a night game, first of all, at BYU, second of all. And it's just two decent defenses, you know what I mean? Kansas State going to score, though. BYU going to score, too. But I think it's less possessions, more of a run game going to get involved. And I just think we get under the total. That's the best play of the game for me. Give me the under as the strongest play in that one. If I had to pick a side, I'm going K-State. Money line. Northern Iowa, Hawaii. I'm going to go with my boys, Northern Iowa, plus the 7. Hawaii ain't on shit, man. Hawaii ain't on shit this year. They looking bad as hell, looking like a fucking high school team again. They weren't this bad last year. They let a lot of people go this offseason. So give me Northern Iowa to take the 7.5. Even if Hawaii wins, they're not gonna win by more than 8. Give me the damn Northern Iowa to cover the spread, and that's how we're gonna end the slate off. My top 6 picks of the day. I'm gonna give y'all 6 strong picks. Strong picks. First strong pick of the day is gonna be damn near Texas versus ULM. I'm taking Texas minus the 45. The second strongest pick of the day is California money line against Florida State in the first half. Third strongest pick of the day is Toledo money line. Toledo money line. Fourth strongest pick of the day is ECU plus the 7. East Carolina plus 7. The fifth pick of the day is going to be Arizona State against Texas Tech plus the 3 points. The sixth and final best bet of the day is either between Arkansas or Coastal Carolina. Either one is going to cash. You could pick let's do 7 locks of the day because both of them locks. Arkansas is going to win that game against Auburn. And I'm taking Coastal Carolina at home against the Cavaliers. They think fucking Virginia is this good. They played Wake Forest at Wake Forest, 31-30. Wake Forest is bad. Richmond Spiders, that's a fucking terrible football program. They're only fairly decent in basketball. Maryland put it to them. Won by 14. They were land spread at home and lost by 14. Coastal Carolina, let's show you what these boys been on. 3-0 for a reason. They played Jacksonville State, put up 55 at their crib. 55. Covered. They played, William and Mary Tribe is terrible. Covered, though. 17-point spread. Temple. Pretty bad, too. 28-20. That's why they're giving Virginia the edge from last game. Give me Coastal Carolina money line. They're a better team. I'm not fooled at all. Give me Coastal Carolina money line and all Arkansas money line. 2 honorable mentions. If y'all want to make it a 9 or 10 leg, I'm going to give y'all 3 honorable mentions. Take Tulane money line. The under on that Florida game. Florida, Mississippi State's going to go under. That's a lock. Take that under for sure. And I also like Maryland to cover that spread against Villanova. But the other lock of the day is going to be Georgia Tech plus the 10 and Memphis money line. That's like 12 or 15, damn near 13 locks, man. Georgia Tech, Memphis, Arkansas, Coastal Carolina, Maryland, Florida under, California against Florida State money line, Tulane, Toledo money line, and Texas to cover that 45. Along with that BYU under. That's how we do it, man. We gonna keep cooking it up every week. We back for real. Let's get it busting. Let's make money this year, man. Let's turn up. It's your boy or yours. Leave me a sub. Leave me a like. Comment your top 3 picks of the day, too. And if we go a combined 3-0 sweep, you get your top 3 picks that you posted in the comments right. And I get my shit right, my top 6. We gonna cash out somebody $25.